Against a background of pastel yellows, pinks and mauves, black text in a handwritten font reads, "Before I Forget." Then the logos for Threefold Games, Humble Originals, Made with Unity and FMOD. New game. Begin a new game. This will delete any existing save data. Click Yes. Loading. Before I Forget is best played through in one sitting, around 1 hour, using headphones or with audio subtitles turned on in the settings menu. Hand-drawn symbols show options of a mouse and keyboard using the WASD keys or a gaming console. In the bottom left, a button to select Extras. Pastel shades bleed across the white background. The blurred and jerky view of a front porch. There is a window to the right, an internal door to the left, and an external door behind. Ahead is a table with the left and an external door behind. Ahead is a table with undistinguishable objects on it. Above the table, a notice board. Through the external door is a sunny street with townhouses opposite. Sun shines through the window, and outside is the brick wall of the neighbouring building. A jerky view around the room. On the desk are a pair of glasses. Click on the glasses and a darker, clearer image of them floats and rotates mid-screen. As the glasses face forwards, the room suddenly becomes clearer.
Ah, Dylan will know. I'll find him.
On the notice board, a yellow note reads, "Find Dylan." On the desk is a brown envelope and a note. Click on the note. Black handwriting appears. Gas bill overdue. We'll sort it together.
Dylan paid it.
Click on the brown envelope. It expands and rotates. The address reads, Flat 1, 41 Cadogan Avenue, London, NW1 3FG. On the desk is a wooden stationery unit holding pens and papers. To its right, a white lamp. There are pens and papers. To its right, a white lamp. There are more unopened brown envelopes marked urgent in red letters lying on the doormat. Click the light switch. The lights dim. Click on the door, and it swings open to a hallway. Move forward. There is a bureau with a calendar. Thursday the 12th. Click on a blue note. Black writing appears. Dentist on the 18th, 10:30 a.m.
Dentist? I don't know where it is. How will I get there?
An empty road with a red postbox and houses opposite. Looking around the hallway, there is a white door, a grey bookcase, floorboards and a light switch. Click the switch and the grey corridor lightens to shades of white and paler grey. Click on the door. It swings open. Pull the cord. The light comes on inside a small cloakroom with a suitcase, cardboard boxes stacked neatly on a shelf, and a purple umbrella hanging from a rail. Click on the umbrella.
I got caught in the rain that day in the park. But you offered to share your umbrella. We walked slowly, even though the rain got heavier.
The hallway dissolves into a painterly view of lake and trees.
How do you like Amsterdam?
It's beautiful. It's beautiful, like stepping back in time.
Back to the flat. Inside the cloakroom, the walls are a bright yellow. The purple umbrella hangs from the rail. Blue shoes perch on a rack. A stack of green files nestle amongst the boxes on the shelf. An ironing board rests. The room goes dark. Head down the hallway. Turn right into the grey living room. There is a bookcase with books and a trophy. On the wall to the left is a large blank picture frame. To the right of the bookcase is a white sofa. Click on the trophy. A label on the base reads, Scientific Discovery of the Year, 1975. Scientific Discovery of the Year, 1975, Dr. Sunita Appleby.
Wow, that sounds impressive. But I don't think it was me.
This area is now in colour. The picture frame is filled with a bright painting. The other side of the room. The picture frame is filled with a bright painting. The other side of the room is still in grey tones. A desk and chair are flanked by bookcases filled with books. A green lamp glows on the desk. Switch it off, then on again. Click on a note on the desk. The note expands and black letters spell. Click on a note on the desk. The note expands and black letters spell out why.
Why what?
Click on a photo on the desk. It shows a building with an arched gate. An image superimposes of a young woman in a graduation outfit.
That was before we met. I look so...
The room is now in colour with lemon walls and curtains, brown bookcase and green lamp. Searching around the room, an antique wooden clock hangs on the wall. Amongst the books there is a framed magazine. The cover reads, Modern Scientist Magazine, Indian cosmologist Sunita Appleby.
That's me. But I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going.
Colour and detail bleed into this part of the room. The title of a book resting on the bookcase is Physical Anthropology. The walls are roughly painted in pale shades of green. Into a spacious bedroom.
Dylan? Are you here?
There is a bay window with a Venetian blind, a dressing table, and a large white iron bed with pink and white linen. On a table at the foot of the white iron bed with pink and white linen. On a table at the foot of the bed is a concert program for Bach's Goldberg Variations in Amsterdam, 1967. It enlarges. The face of a young man appears, and his name, Dylan Appleby.
I can hear you playing. Where are you?
Dylan Appleby.
I can hear you playing. Where are you?
On the bedside table is a black and white photo. It enlarges to show a wedding party surrounding a young couple, Sunita and Dylan. They are both smiling.
Your brother almost made you late that day.
By the photo is a post-it note. The note enlarges. It reads, I love you.
He can't have seen it yet. He hasn't drawn the heart.
Illustrations of globes. Look across the room at the dressing table. To the right, a note lies on a low table in front of the window. Writing appears on the note. It reads, Dinner at the Bistro, 9 p.m. Kiss kiss, D.
What a lovely surprise. Our little bistro. A lovely surprise. Our little bistro. Oh, what time is it? I should get ready, put my makeup on.
On the dressing table is a lipstick. Click on it and the lipstick enlarges and floats mid-screen. Lipstick. Click on it and the lipstick enlarges and floats mid-screen. It rotates and turns red.
Pretty color.
At the other side of the dressing table stand 3 bottles. One is a pink perfume bottle. Stand 3 bottles. One is a pink perfume bottle. There is a mustard drawing of a rose on the side of the bottle.
It smells like roses.
Click to open the dressing table drawer. Inside is a pocket watch and a ring. The watch enlarges and becomes gold-coloured.
I have one of these too.
The dressing table and surrounding area are now coloured with pastel shades of pink, blue, lilac and mustard. Across the room, a white door.
It's locked.
Move over towards a chest of drawers. On top rests a handbag. The bag enlarges and rotates in shades of mauve and grey. Of mauve and grey.
You bought me this in Paris.
Head out of the bedroom into the hall.
I need the toilet. I'll go now I need the toilet. I'll go now before I meet Dylan.
Look through the doorway of another room. It's dark in there. Turn towards another darkened room. Pull the light cord. It's the cloakroom again, with the umbrella and suitcase. The light cord. It's the cloakroom again, with the umbrella and suitcase. Head back out into the hall. Turn left, down the corridor.
Was it this way? They look the same. I can't... Oh, how silly.
2 closed white doors. Turn left at the end of the corridor. Another closed white door. The walls and floor are dark and grey. Open the furthest door. It's dark inside. Pull the light cord. The cloakroom again. Turn around and back out to the corridor. Round the corner, another white door. Choose the middle one. It's dark. Pull the cord. The cloakroom. Back out into the dark corridor. 2 white doors. Closed.
Wig.
Closed.
Wig. Oh, please. It's too late. I couldn't remember.
Open a door. The bathroom. Fade to black. Now open a door. The bathroom. Fade to black. Now the bedroom. Bright and sunny.
Dylan. He's not there. Oh, I hope he's put the kettle on.
Look to the other side of the bed. Look to the other side of the bed. It's empty. The lampshade hangs from the ceiling. The alarm clock is on the bedside table by the wedding photograph. Get out of bed. Walk across the room towards the dressing table. The drawer is open. Close the drawer. Look at the window and back at the bed. The sheets are ruffled just on one side. Head towards an open door. It's a small dressing room off the bedroom with a shelf, a chest of drawers and a rail. Open a drawer. Inside, music notation smoothly appears across the page. Look down. There is a white cushion on the floor. Look around the walls. Many empty sheets are pinned up. Click on one. It enlarges. It is notepaper from the Grand Hotel Milano, 1970. It reads, "Darling Suni, just a short note. Thank God for hotel stationery, otherwise I would never know where I am on tour. Missing you desperately. Still haven't parted ways with this devil of a cold. I hope that you're feeling better than I am. The Italian press are kind, so all is not lost. I am. The Italian press are kind, so all is not lost. All my love, Dylan." A newspaper headline reads, "Dylan Appleby conquers New York." A hotel note from Vienna reads, "Dearest darling Suni, your last letter found me tired but buoyed by the promise of seeing you. And cuisine does not infiltrate these walls, alas. No need to hurry to my bedside, although there is nothing I would like more. Don't read the papers, they exaggerate. I'm a little tired, that's all. I'm just creating more inventive ways to get out of touring, what lengths I will go to. Being unable to work on my new piece is more than frustrating. Cosmos is swirling paper. There is no piano in hospital, so I cannot practice. I am plotting my escape. Do not worry, I'll be out of here before you know it, or there will be blood, not mine. By the time you read this, we may have already spoken. I think you have the right number now. Love always, D."
I should phone Dylan. Is he okay?
"Touring is torment," says Appleby. "Sydney Opera House celebrates Appleby's return." Turning towards the door.
I'm glad he's back now. He is, isn't he? Back now. He is, isn't he? It's lonely here without him.
Back out and down the hallway. Turn right, round the corner. Left at the next corner. A door is open on the right, and a light is on inside. On the right, and a light is on inside. Turn into the room. It is another bedroom with a wooden bed, a desk, computer and swivel chair. On shelves opposite, a telephone.
Sunita, it's Maria. Sunita, it's Maria from the care agency. I've been ringing all morning. Please pick up the phone. Sunita, I will be there soon. Remember, I have a key, so I'll let myself in.
Who was that? How does she know my name? It's coming for me. I should go, but I'll wait for Dylan.
Sit down at the desk in front of the bulky computer. Turn to the side and look out of the window.
This is your favorite spot to sit, scribbling a new piece.
Stone pedestal and bowl in the centre. A bird feeds from the bowl. To the right is a slim leafy tree. The top of neighbouring houses protrude over the hedge. Clouds rapidly pass across blue sky. Turning back to the computer, an archive email box opens. Emails from the 1990s. One from Dylan, one from Class, and two from Desdemona. Dylan announces he has finally created an email account and that he misses her. Class's email asks, "What happened?" Email account, and that he misses her. Class's email asks, "What happened? I hear the event was a disaster. All those months of work. If you weren't confident presenting, I could have rearranged my schedule and stepped in." From 1996, Desdemona is shocked that Sunita is retiring and wonders if Dylan has convinced her to start. 7. She apologizes for not having been in touch and hopes they can get together.
What does Class mean, disaster? You always made things difficult, but I could never say anything.
Open a desk drawer. A letter from the Institute of Scientific Research contribution to the university and field of cosmology, and wishes her all the best for her retirement and for managing her condition.
What condition? I'm fine. I'll call him. It's just a misunderstanding.
At the books on the shelf above the desk. Look around the room, at the clock on the fireplace. Move around the bed, towards a map of the stars with illustrations of the constellations. A close-up, globe-shaped detail of the star map. A bird with its wings extended upside down. Detail of the star map. A bird with its wings extended upside down.
Okay, you show me then, clever clogs.
That's no fun, Dylan. You have to find it yourself.
As you wish, Professor.
Not yet, I'm not.
A matter of time. So, guide me to this star.
It's not a star, but all right. First, find Pegasus towards the bottom of the map.
Pegasus.
Creatures that represent the constellations. Finally, towards the lower part of the map, the upside-down drawing of a winged horse, Pegasus.
Got it.
Its body is a giant box tipped on its corner. Its body is a giant box tipped on its corner, and the top left corner of the box is Alpharats.
A marked star glows purple, then green, rising up the map towards another star at the top right of Pegasus. This too glows in tinges of purple and green. Glows in tinges of purple and green. Moving around the map again, settling on a female face over which lies another star which glows purple and green.
This one? This one?
That's it.
Hey, I'm getting good at this.
Now count 2 stars up and follow along to the right. From there to Andromeda.
Moving upwards.
Andromeda.
Moving upwards towards Andromeda.
All right. So, what am I looking at?
The Andromeda Galaxy. It's 2.65 million light years away, and you can actually see it with the naked.
Wow, you must show me properly. Sonny, do you think that could be another you and me in Andromeda looking back at us?
Maybe. You know, my Leela auntie used to tell me the stories of the gods and the stars, but I can't really.
With a pale blue line connecting the various points that make up the horse shape of Pegasus. Back to the room. On a table lies a cosmology book and a magnifying glass. Turn around to face the door.
What was I doing? Oh, yeah.
Move out of the room and into the darkened hallway. Turn right and head down the hall.
Maybe he's taking a bath.
Turn left into the dimly lit bathroom.
Not in here. Not in here. Where are you?
Fade to trees surrounding a lake.
So, Sonny to the cosmologist. How about a coffee? There's a cafe over there.
Well, if that... A cup of tea would be nice. I hope Dylan's put the kettle on.
Exit the bathroom and turn into the hall. Past a standard lamp glowing yellow and turn the corner. Ahead is a black hole in the center of an oval rug.
Where did that hole come from?
The hole expands. White lines move across the hole. Go past the hole and open the door ahead. Enter a kitchen. The kitchen glows yellow from an overhead light. 2 cups lie upside down on the draining board. Some plates are stacked in the sink. Beside the sink is a kettle with a brass handle. Some plates are stacked in the sink. Beside the sink is a kettle with a brass handle and geometric shapes. Through the window, the view of houses opposite. Above their roofs, clouds move rapidly across the blue sky. On the wall beside the window, the hands of a wall clock spin round, and the sky darkens outside. The hands of a wall clock spin round, and the sky darkens outside, then lightens again. In the bottom left corner of the screen, a symbol of a mouse and a handset with the words "Click when ready to continue."
I thought perhaps, now the tour is over, we could start trying.
Let's wait. Just until my research is finalized.
To the right is an archway into a dining room. Through the window of the kitchen, it's looking darker outside. Put the kettle...
I thought perhaps, now the tour is over, we could start trying.
Let's wait. Just until my research is finalized.
Move through the dining room. There is a table in the center of the room. At the side, a chest of drawers and a freestanding globe. Across the room, a telescope. At the side, a chest of drawers and a freestanding globe. Across the room, a telescope on a tripod. The view through the telescope expands. It's a night scene of purples and blues, a silhouette of 2 figures with a telescope by a lake and stars in the sky.
A clear sky. Perfect.
Show me one with a story, Leela auntie.
All right. Let's start with an easy one. This is Taurus, the bull. This is Taurus, the bull. Look to the east. Can you find the star at the tip of one of the horns?
The circular view of the night sky searches across the stars. The stars.
Okay, I I think those are the horns.
Look down to find the star.
Searching the starry sky again.
Got it.
That's Svaha. She was desperately in love with Agni.
But I suppose at least she's a beautiful star now.
True.
Show me another, Auntie.
Let's see. This time, I will show you a constellation in the west.
No, I can't. There are too many.
Don't give up so easily, Suni. This star's light has traveled so very long just so you could see it. Would you want its journey to be wasted?
How long?
Thousands and thousands,
How long?
thousands and thousands of years.
Fine, I'll look again.
Look for the brightest star over to the west.
I see it.
Now head straight up and there will be 3 stars in a row.
I see it. I see it. What is it called, Auntie?
Prajapati. One day, Prajapati was chasing one of his daughters. The gods saw and wanted to punish him. They called on Rudra, the god of storms and thunder, and asked him to punish Prajapati. He shot an arrow at Prajapati's waist. Those 3 stars you see are Rudra's arrow.
Oh, how do you know these stories?
When I was your age, Baba took me out to show me how everything that seems to matter doesn't really matter.
Dissolve from the purple view of the lake, sky and stars back to the living room. A bookcase in the corner, a painting of a woman straight ahead.
Leela Auntie? Where did she go?
On the coffee table, a half-played game of chess. Game of chess.
It's Dylan's move. He's always one step ahead.
The room glows a warm yellow. The hands of the antique wall clock spin around continuously. The mouse and handset symbols appear in the bottom left, and the text, click when ready to continue. Look up at the clock.
Is it time for dinner?
Look around the room. Bookcases filled with books. The painting, a sofa, the window, the door.
He's in the kitchen.
Go out into the hall, down the corridor, past bookshelves and paintings, towards the lamp. Turn left and carry on towards the kitchen. Through the kitchen and right into the dining room. On a shelf is a framed photograph. The photo expands. It's a black and white view of a park. The smiling images of Suni and Dylan appear.
That door was grueling, but we stole a moment in San Francisco.
The clock. On the counter is an antique radio. The radio expands and the red tuning indicator moves across the FM wavelengths.
It was our first half. Zoe fell for it, almost before we got through the door to look around. You'd think I'd have seen. And sometimes I look back and wonder, search for clues. But then memory plays tricks on you and gives you what you want to find.
post-it by the radio reads Channel 106 with an arrow pointing at the radio. Back to the tuning dial.
I remember. So lovely.
The plain white walls of the dining room are gradually replaced by 70s wallpaper with large geometric waves of brown, orange paper, with large geometric waves of brown, orange and yellow.
I'm so glad I persuaded him to get a tree for our first Christmas here.
Besides the tree, there is the telescope, the painting and several packing boxes stacked up by the wall. And several packing boxes stacked up by the wall. On the mantelpiece, a card reads, Dearest Sunita and Dylan, our thoughts and prayers are with you both on your special day, Ma and Baba.
I wish they could have been here. What did I go?
Click on a second card on the mantelpiece. Inside it reads, Congratulations to my two favourite people. Enjoy your life together and many happy years in this flat. All my love, Errol.
Errol didn't forget the rings, at least.
Love above. Inside it reads, All our love on your wedding day. Remember, no handle. Enjoy life together, Guillermo and Carol. On a side table, another card. Inside, congratulations and the signatures of the orchestra. The orchestra.
So many good friends.
On a cabinet, a card wishing congratulations on your new home. Inside reads, Suni and Dylan, you're an inspiration to us all. We love you. Be happy always. Jenna and Clark.
It's all a bit.
We love you. Be happy always. Jenna and Clark.
It's all a bit of a blur. It didn't rain though, even though Jenna thought it should.
Move out towards a pale door with a diffused glass window, which dissolves into a river scene. The diffused glass window, which dissolves into a river scene.
Sonny! Sonny, come look at this! Where would you go if you could go back in time?
If it was possible, I'd stay just here. Like you knew something. A marvelous secret.
The view bleeds back to the dining room in pale grey. On the table, one plate of food and one cup.
I'll set a place for Dylan. He'll be here soon. He'll be here soon.
Wander into the kitchen, past the clock. Blackness. Back at the table, with one plate of dinner and a single candle.
It's getting late. I'll make us a cup of tea before bed.
It has become dark. Move into the kitchen. There is a teacup on the floor. The teacup spins centre screen. Zoom in to the teacup. A faint brown image of the stars, turning to black. Then the purple-pink starry sky by the lake reappears.
All the stars, Leela auntie.
We should be heading home now.
No, auntie, just one more, please.
The 7 rishis.
I know, like life in the Mahabharata.
Precisely, Sunni. The rishis were the... Precisely, Sunni. The rishis were the 7 sages who made the sun rise and warm us with its light.
What else did they do?
Well, first, the rishi married Kritika, the 7 sisters, and they all lived happily in the north sky. Come on. Come on, so look north.
I'm looking.
Can you see the 4 in a box?
The sky is viewed through the telescope. 4 stars are joined by a white line.
Oh, I see it.
Further stars are joined.
6, 7. What happened to them?
One day, The rishis prepared an offering to Agni, and he emerged from the flames. He instantly fell in love with the sisters. He instantly fell in love with the sisters.
But he couldn't be with them because they're married.
Exactly.
So what did he do?
He was tormented by his love for the Kritika and took to wandering. One day in the forest, he met Svaha, who loved him, although he didn't know it. She disguised herself as 6 of the 7 sisters.
Did it work? Did he love her forever?
Sadly, no.
Nobody was happy.
Not every story can have a happy ending, Sunni. Not even for the gods.
The telescope view of the blue-purple starry sky expands to fill the screen. The tiny silhouetted figures stand in front of the bedroom, covered with letters and newspaper articles. The letter from the Grand Hotel Milano, looking around the walls at all the newspaper clippings and letters. Stand up.
I'm glad he's back. I'm glad he's back now. He is, isn't he? It's lonely here without him.
The clothes rail is filled with many empty hangers and just one dress. Out of the closet and into the bedroom, through the Venetian blinds, it's dark outside. Golden light casts across the floor and bed. Head towards the open doorway from where the light emanates.
Where are you, Dylan? Where are you, Dylan? Why are you never here? I need to know.
Move out of the bedroom into the hallway. It is now brightly lit with orange-red walls and a red lampshade. To the end of the corridor, turn the red circular glow. On the table, a radio. Turn right down another corridor. This one is long, never ending, with dark walls in the foreground and red walls in the distance, with a glint, slowly moving down into the redness of the corridor and towards the distant white light.
No, you just decided.
I don't want to talk about this. Not when you're like this.
Why did we always come second?
You didn't. You were pressuring me.
We always said, though.
Well, things changed.
Exactly. You changed. But you never told me.
Move into a plain white room with pale grey floorboards, a record player on a low table, a white sofa. A baby grand piano appears in the centre of the room. The room begins to fill with colour. A record cover, Bach Goldberg Variations by Dylan Appleby. Red bleeds in and out of the curtains and rug. A card lies on the piano stool. It has a Dylan James Appleby, 1945 to 1999. Funeral service will take place on Tuesday the 14th of December at St. Michael's Church, Camden Town.
I must be reading this wrong. What's it saying?
Again.
I must be reading this wrong. What's it saying?
Pick up the sheet music from the piano. Notes appear across the page. Pick it up again. The notes appear again. And a title, Song for Sunita. The room is in colour now. Red curtains, rug and cushions, beige and brown sofa, paintings on the wall. On a side table, a newspaper, the Daily News. Headline, Concert pianist Dylan Appleby dead.
No, you can't be. I can still hear you playing. You leave. Wasn't your career that would get put on hold?
I stopped touring. What did you want me to do?
I don't know, Dylan, but what I do counts.
What's that supposed to mean?
I didn't mean that. Dylan, wait. Start a family. I was happy to be just us and our careers. But I kept forgetting things.
Look quickly around the piano room. Look quickly around the piano room. The French doors are open. Head out onto the patio. White garden furniture and a plant pot on a wall. Fade to white, then a bleached image of the patio. Large raindrops fall slowly. Searching around the patio, large raindrops fall slowly. Searching around the bleached out patio, large square tiles on the floor, a low wall, scattered plant pots, 4 white metal chairs around a circular white table.
I got confused. I forgot myself. But then you were gone. And I forgot that too. More, Dylan.
Round the corner, the distant grey silhouette of Dylan walking ahead with an umbrella. Raindrops fall.
We can be together now. Now, I remember.
Move forwards towards the station. Yellows, pinks, greys. Fade to white. Grey text playing Before I Forget by Threefold Games. Game design Claire Morwood and Chella Ramanan. Narrative design Chella Ramanan. Programming, Claire Morwood. Art, Claire Morwood. Audio design and programming, Jake Baston. Music, Dave Tucker. Additional programming, Jake Baston. Music, Dave Tucker. Additional art, A.J. Murdoch, Emma Haynes, Chella Ramanan. Character design,